Hey, good morning. We are gonna pick up where we left off yesterday, which I should probably find. Okay, there we go. Page 32. If you have the book. Pero el corazón es el rebelde. Tiene línea directa con lo que ocurre dentro de ti, en tu interior. But the heart is a rebel. It has a direct link con lo que ocurre dentro de ti. Okay, it has a direct link to what happens inside of you, en tu interior. It's like repetition inside of you twice. Google Translate says the heart is a rebel. It has a direct line to what's happening. Your inner self, en tu interior. Next line. Es tu intuición, tu voz interna y tu instinto visceral. So it's your intuition, your internal voice, and your visceral instinct. I wonder, your gut instinct. There we go. Instinto visceral. Llámalo como quieras, pero es omnisciente. Call it what you want, but you can. I'm sorry. So sorry, but that song immediately. All right. Anyway, call it what you want, but it is omniscient. Okay, but that song's gonna be stuck in my head though. Call me what you want, but you can call me, bro. Anyway, la intuición lo sabe. The intuition knows. Profundizaremos en esta separación en el siguiente capítulo. Oh, I need to turn off my VPN. Disconnect. Okay, I'm gonna share this tab instead. So what did I just read? Oh, profundizaremos en esta separación en el siguiente capítulo. Oh, the internet is not. Okay, we will explore this separation in more detail in the next chapter. I like exploring more detail. Okay. Por ahora, comencemos este viaje juntas, comprometiéndonos a romper, a quebrar. For now, we will start this, or we are starting, depends on how you want to say it. For now, we're starting this viaje, like this trip together, juntas, comprometiéndonos, committing to romper, like breaking, and quebrar, burning. Basically, leaving the past behind, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I like the way Google Translate said it better. For now, we begin this journey together, committing ourselves to breaking down barriers. And now I want to look up that verb quebrar because I said burn, which is quemar. So I want to see quebrar means to break. Oh, it also means to go bankrupt, to go broke. Quebrarse, to twist, to fracture. Interesante. Quebrar. Okay, so back to, I never shared the screen with y'all. Hold on. This is where I was reading from on Word Reference. Break, bankrupt, fail, go broke. Okay. Back to Google Translate. If it will work, please. Uh-oh, did I stop sharing my screen altogether? Got it. Google Translate, okay, and we're back. Where do we leave off? Oh, dejemos de lado los modelos arcaicos, molestos, de mundo pequeño, de se supone que. All right, girl, she said, we are putting aside the archaic models. She used a lot of descriptors. So first she said, arcaicos, archaic. Then she said molestos, annoying. Then she said de niña buena, of the good girl, and of de mundo pequeño, small world, in the se supone que of should do. Okay, so what did Google Translate say? Let's put aside the annoying, archaic small town. Okay, mundo pequeño is small town. Good girl models of what's supposed to be. I am not mad at that. Okay. Next sentence. Y por si fuera poco, pasémosle por encima unas cuantas no aparezca como el coyote del Correcaminos. Ya sabes, cuando los dibujos animados eran buenos. Okay, I don't know what that part was. Let me see. What did she say first? She said, y por si fuera poco. So as if that wasn't enough, pasémosle por encima unas cuantas veces para. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Pasémosle por encima. Is she saying like, okay, technically this means like put it below, but like, is she saying drown it? I don't know what this says. Unas cuantas veces. So do that a couple times. Para que no aparezca, so that it doesn't appear. Como el coyote de Correcaminos. So that sounds like a title of something because she capitalized it. And you know, ya sabes, cuando los dibujos animados eran buenos. So is that saying when technically it's animated drawings, but I'm imagining like what do you call Disney movies and TV shows? There's a word for it. It's not motion pictures, technically that too, but when it's animated cartoon, I don't know. But anyway, she's saying when they were good, so she's throwing a little shade. Google Translate says, as if that wasn't enough, run him over a few times so he doesn't pop up again, like the Cooper Canyon Coyote, you know, back when cartoons were good. Do you know the Cooper Canyon Coyote? Or Copper Canyon Coyote. Oops. I never heard of that. Okay, so run it over. Pasémosle por encima. Because I have never seen that before, I would look this up because that's funny. I'm sorry. So we're gonna go to word reference. Type in this phrase. Technically, it's missing the what do you call it? The accent on the E. So I do have a website that I go to get the accented letters. I'm just gonna go there real quick and copy the E. See if that makes a difference. Pasémosle. Copper Canyon Coyote. Or was it? Hold on. I think she said Cooper in the book. I don't know. Coyote del Correcaminos. Correcaminos. I want to look up that word too, even though technically it's the name, so it doesn't really matter. Just curious. And my internet's not working real well. Okay, well, pasémosle por encima is not showing up, but it's very literal. Pass it below. Run it over. What is that word? Correcaminos. That's like literally like running path. Roadrunner, is that what that is? No. It is a roadrunner. So I maybe saw a clip of that. I think I might have seen that before. Okay. Anyway, where were we? If you're just jumping in, my bad. You're probably so confused. But this book made a reference to a cartoon. And technically it's like the Roadrunner cartoon. Anyway, yeah. Next line. Ahora recuerda, en el momento. Ahora recuerda, en el momento en que te ciñes a hacer lo que se supone que debes hacer, estás haciendo lo pequeño. Okay, so she said. Now remember, ahora recuerda, en el momento en que. So the moment that you te ciñes, I don't know ciñes, the verb. Te ciñes a hacer lo que. But I'm gonna guess based on the context. Like she's saying, the minute you feel like you have to do what you're supposed to do, what you should do, estás haciendo lo pequeño. You are doing, technically that translates to like the little, but maybe that's saying, in a way, you're limiting yourself. You're doing the least. What does Google Translate say? Now remember, and no, wait a minute. That's not right. Google Translate says in this moment. I must have said something wrong. Ahora, en el momento en que, in Google Translate said, en el momento ahora. Oh, because I repeated myself. Let me just take that part out. It double said it. Anyway. All right, so now, my computer is so slow, and I'm not even sharing this tab. Oops. Okay, so now remember, the moment you confine yourself, te ciñes, to doing only what you're supposed to do, you're doing something small. So that word, te ciñes, I've never seen. So I want to look it up, and it actually looks like it's in subjunctive right now, so it might be ciñar, but I'm just going to see what comes up when I type it in word reference. Ceñir, but I need ceñirse, so I'm just gonna copy that because this one's reflexive. This says to hug. Okay, to keep within, to keep to. Ceñirse a algo. Okay. Technically, it can mean to hug, to cling to. Oh, okay, so like for this example, es un vestido favorecedor porque ciñe bien la cintura. Okay, so it hugs the waist. It's okay, not like a literal hug or anything. Conform to, adhere to. Ooh, I like that one too. Whenever you see yourself conforming to what you should do. Okay. Ceñirse. All right, back to Google Translate. Next line. Where are we? Okay. Estás haciendo lo que encoge tu espíritu, tu espíritu, tu alma y tu capacidad de soñar en grande, con audacia y osadía. Okay, let's see what this means. Estás haciendo lo que encoge tu espíritu. Okay, you are doing what your spirit chooses. Okay, technically, hold on. You're doing what your spirit, your soul, your capacity to dream big with audacity and osadía. I don't know. Maybe daring. I don't actually know what that means, by the way. But you're doing what those are choosing for you. What is happening right now? I'm so sorry. I don't understand. Okay, estás haciendo lo que encoge. You're doing what? Yeah, she's saying all that. What does Google Translate say? Oh, why is it still recording me? Stop. Okay. Google Translate says, hold on. Encoge? Oh, that's what's happening. I was thinking of the verb escoger, to choose. Encoge is different. That's why I'm so damn confused. Okay, so encoge, according to Google Translate, means shrink. So that actually makes more sense. So, estás haciendo lo que encoge. Okay, so you're doing what shrinks your spirit, your soul, your capacity to dream big with audacity and osadía. I still don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, it's boldness. Okay. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, so what is the verb again? Encoger. You're doing things that shrink your spirit, your soul, and your ability to dream big with boldness and daring. Because that verb got me, I will look that up. Let me see. Word reference. Cintura. Okay. Shrink, draw into, your shoulders. Para este ejercicio, encojamos los brazos sobre el pecho. Okay. Shrink, to cringe, cower. El alumno nuevo se encogió por la vergüenza. Oh, poor baby. Anyway. All right, okay. Encoger. Next line. Where are we? Este libro te encuentra en donde estés ahora mismo, donde el habitual descontento se enfrenta con la idea de que algo más grande se está cociendo bajo la superficie, ansioso por salir y hacerse ver y escuchar. All right, what did we just read? Este libro te encuentra en donde estás ahora mismo. So this book meets you where you are now. Donde el habitual descontento se enfrenta con la idea de que algo más grande. Okay, so how do I translate? Because habitual is habitual, discontent. So the usual discontent se enfrenta con la idea. It's like coming face to face, not face to face, but like, is it confronting? But it's essentially clashing with the idea that algo más grande es esta. So something bigger is cosiendo. I don't know that verb. But I will say, based on the context, it says bajo la superficie. Something bigger is, I don't know, happening under the surface. We'll see what Google Translate says about that. Ansioso por salir, like anxious or worried about leaving, salir, y hacerse ver y escuchar. Oh, okay, so that's, anxious to get out and hacerse ver and be seen and heard. Hacerse ver y escuchar? I don't know. What does Google Translate say? This book meets you where you are right now, where current discontent. Ooh, no, see, that means what Google Translate did not use the right word because it says donde el actual, but it should be el habitual. Habitual. Let's see what that changes. Wish my computer was faster. Is my VPN still on? No, I don't know why it's going slow. Okay. This book finds you wherever you are right now, where the usual discontent is confronted with the idea that something bigger is brewing beneath the surface, eager to emerge and be seen and heard. So y'all know I'm about to look up cociendo for brewing because I had no idea what that meant. Cociendo. The verb is cocer. To boil. Okay, to bake, to cook. Pottery, it means to fire. Okay. Still cooking. Bake, roast, boil. Okay. Oh, it means, I'm so sorry. It means to get drunk too. To get toasted, plastered, cocerse. Okay, I've never heard some of these. I've heard get smashed, but get tanked and get pickled. I'm sorry. I have never in my life. Anyway, yeah, I've never heard that. De jóvenes nos íbamos a la casa de un amigo y nos cocíamos con pisco. Cocíamos con pisco. And now I'm curious. See, this is where word reference gets you because pisco is not even relevant, but I want to know what that means. Grape liquor. Okay. Okay, anyway, back to the subject at hand. Google Translate. Share this tab. Okay, what else? Is there another word I want to look up here? Bajo la superficie. Oh, ansioso por is eager to. I like that because I was reading it as like anxious to, but eager to, I think, makes more sense. And I'm going to put it in word reference. Uh-oh. Because why not? Dying to. Can't wait to. Okay. Okay. And what else? I think, is there another word I want to look up? Por salir. I like how here they use it as to emerge. I like that. I wonder if it's because it's with, no, I don't think the por makes a difference, to be honest, but I'm just curious enough to check. I'm curious. Por salir. And I'm gonna control F to find por, which is a bad move because por is in so many things. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, there was one more thing I wanted to look up. The verb hacerse, which I learned as to become, but I feel like there's more to it. Let me see. To get used to hacerse algo. Hacerse plus a place is to move. Oh, I didn't share this tab. Hacerse, to play, to pretend to be. Hacerse con algo, to gain something. Hacerse plus adjective is to become. Hacerse con alguien, to team up with somebody. Okay. All right, that's hacerse. All right, back to the next line. Share this tab instead. Where did we leave off? Okay. A lo largo del libro comparto mis historias, pero tu camino es solo tuyo. So she's saying, throughout the book, I will share, or sorry, no, not I will share. Throughout the book, I share my stories, but your path is yours alone. Okay. Throughout the book, I share my stories, but your path is yours. Okay. Anything to look up? Nope, nope, nope. No puedo fingir que sé lo que te pasa por dentro. So I can't pretend to know what is happening inside of you. Fair, fair. I can't pretend that I know what's going on inside of you. Okay. No puedo imaginar cómo es tu sufrimiento particular. I can't imagine how your particular or your specific suffering is. I can't imagine what your particular suffering. Okay, aquí is not in there. When I said okay, that's what happened. Okay. I can't imagine what your particular suffering is like. Get comfortable. Let's next sentence. Pero las decisiones que cada una de nosotras toma tienen okay, I read that so wrong. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Because I enunciated everything all wrong. Let me see something. Pero las decisiones que cada una de nosotras toma tienen similitudes. Similitudes. Okay. But the decisions that each one of us takes has similarities, right? Oh, Google Translate didn't even get all that. But I feel like that's right. I can say it again just to double check. Hold on. Pero las decisiones que cada una de nosotras toma tienen similitudes. Similitudes. Okay, finally it's in there. But the decisions that each of us makes have similarities. Okay. It's a little bit cold. All right, what's next? Son duras, requieren que sintonicemos con nosotras mismas, pidan acción. Okay, so she lists three things. One, son duras, they're hard or difficult. Two, requieren que, okay, they require that this, I don't know why this word is eating me up. Sintonicemos con nosotros. I think they require that we be in sync with ourselves, con nosotras mismas. And the third thing is piden acción. Like technically, I don't want to use pedir like to order. They command, that sounds weird. They demand action, piden acción. I'm going to see what Google Translate says. Okay. They are difficult. Oh, they require us to tune into ourselves. So that's what sintonicemos con nosotros. Okay. They require us to tune into ourselves and they demand action. So I'm going to look up this word that's eating me up. Sintonicemos. Word reference. To tune into, to be on the same wavelength, in tune, sintonizar. Sintonizar. Okay. Next. Where are we? Okay. Aunque tus retos pueden. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. It's pueden, not pueden. Okay, restart. Aunque tus retos puedan parecer diferentes, la adversidad y el dolor son una experiencia humana. That's true. Okay. Even though your challenges may appear different, the adversity and pain are a human experience. True. Although your challenges may seem different, adversity and pain are a universal human experience. I like that better. Okay. I'm cold. I'm about to put my arms in the jacket. Hold on. I don't think I turned on the heater. Nope. Didn't do it. Okay. Anyway, where are we? No me corresponde a mi. Hold on. Let me restart. You know how you just know you're reading something wrong? No me corresponde a mí decirte si sabes abandonar tú. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. No me corresponde a mí decirte si debes abandonar tu matrimonio o tu relación. No sé si deberías dejar tu trabajo o mudarte al otro lado del país. No sé con exactitud qué es lo que te atormenta. Okay, got you. So she's saying, don't ask me. No, I'm just playing. I'm so sorry. Well, technically, that is low key. I'm sorry. So it does sound like she's saying, don't ask me. Let me see what Google Translate says. Oh, it's not my place. Hold on. I said that twice. Let me take one of them out. Because it sounds like don't ask me. I can't tell you. Anyway. Okay, it's not up to me to tell you. No me corresponde a mí decirte. Okay, that makes sense. No me corresponde a mí decirte. So it's not my place to tell you if you should abandon your marriage or your relationship. I don't know if you should leave your job or move to the other side of the country. I don't know exactly what it is that torments you or tears you up, girl. No, I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, what does Google Translate say? It's not up to me to tell you whether you should leave your marriage or your relationship. I don't know if you should quit your job or move to the other side of the country. I don't know exactly what's bothering you. Okay, so y'all know I gotta look up, where is it? No me corresponde. Now, sometimes when you put a phrase like this in, word reference isn't going to get it because I don't know, it's like oddly specific. So maybe I'll just put corresponder. Okay, there it is. Corresponder a. Oh, I didn't share this tab. My bad. Corresponder a means to be appropriate for, fitting for, or let's see, concern. That's what I'm so sorry. It don't concern me. I'm sorry. Okay. To be responsible for, belong to. No me corresponde. That's what I thought she was saying right here. To write to me. Don't ask. Corresponde. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I think appropriate for is probably the best translation in this case. So, where's the sentence? No me corresponde. It's not appropriate for me to tell you if you should. Yeah, I kind of like that. Or it's not suitable for me to do that. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I also wanted to look up atormenta. The verb is probably atormentar. Let's see what happens. Atormentar, yeah. To torture, to torment, to cause pain. Ooh, atormentarse means to worry yourself to death. Relatable. Okay. Oh, I didn't share this tab. Oh, I read it out loud. Here, I'll show you anyway. There you go. Read them and weep. Okay. Think that's enough time. Let's go to the next one. Share this tab instead. No voy a decir si tu relación es mala o buena, o si tu trabajo te satisface o no. Nadie puede decírtelo. Ni un gurú de las redes sociales, ni tus amigos, ni tus familiares. Okay. She said, I'm not going to tell you if your relationship is good or bad, or if your job satisfies you or not. No one can tell you that. Not, I'm sorry when she said that. Not a guru from social media, not a social media guru, nor your friends, nor your relatives. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to say whether your relationship is good or bad or whether your job satisfies you or not. Nobody can tell you that. Not a social media guru, not your friends, not your family. All right, next one. No te voy a asegurar que las decisiones que yo tome en mi vida sean las correctas para ti, porque las circunstancias de cada persona son muy diferentes. That's reasonable. She said, I'm not going to, okay, I'm gonna literally translate it. I'm gonna say assure you, but I know that's not right. I just can't think of a better way to say it right now. Or maybe you could say something like, I'm not gonna promise that the decisions that I made in my life are the right ones for you because the The circumstances, I'm sorry. The circumstances of each person are very different. Okay. Okay, I like what Google Translate says. I'm not going to guarantee that the decisions I made in my life are the right ones for you because everyone's circumstances are different. And then I kind of want to look up guarantee. Asegurar. That reminds me of a song by Kasu. It's called, what is it called? No te deseo el mal. I think it's No te deseo el mal. No, con otra. It's called con otra. And she says something. What does she say with one of these words? Y no lo dudo, te lo aseguro. There we go. I guarantee you, te lo aseguro. Él va a engañar. Basically, he gonna cheat on you, which is a crazy thing to say. However, where she was coming from is there was another woman who was basically laughing at her pain when she was with this man, and he cheated on her with her, and she's like, he gonna cheat on you too. Anyway, not relevant. Where am I? Asegurar, to secure, to claim, insure, guarantee, assure. Ooh, asegurarse de is to make sure, to check. Okay. We're not mad at that. Let's go to the next line. Damn it, that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Okay, let me get that out of my brain. Where are we? Okay, it is a good song though. Matter of fact, I'll type it in the chat if y'all want to listen to it. It's called Con Otra by Caso. All right, next line. Solo tú puedes determinar lo que necesitas. Deja de preguntar a los demás. That's a good point. Only you can determine what you need. Stop asking other people. I don't know why I said that like that. Anyway, what is Google Translate? Only you can determine what you need. Stop asking others. Next. Okay, hold up. This is a question. I know I'm probably going to say it wrong. Let me see. ¿A quién le importa lo que piensen? ¿A quién le importa lo que piensen? I have a really hard time getting Google Translate to understand that I'm asking a question. I don't know. Okay, I got it the second time. ¿A quién le importa lo que piensen? And also, this should be in. Okay, so, ¿a quién le importa lo que piensen? So basically, okay, whose thought, essentially she's saying like, to me, whose thoughts matter? Spanish has an interesting structure. Okay, no, Google Translate says, who cares what they think? Oh, duh, ¿a quién le importa? Okay, ¿a quién le importa lo que piensa? That makes sense. See that? Another song. Anyway, get out of here. Es irrelevante. That's where we are. Is there anything I want to look up here? No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty clear. Where are we? Oh, es irrelevante para tu proceso. Sin importar tu elección, siempre será lo correcto, incluso algo que empieza como un sí y luego se convierte en un no. Es la decisión justa para ese momento y esa parte de tu viaje de crecimiento. All right, that was a lot. What did she say? Okay, it's irrelevant for your process. Es irrelevante. Why is Google Translate still listening to me? Stop. Es irrelevante para tu proceso, sin importar tu elección. So, regardless of your decision, siempre será lo correcto. So, there will always be the correct or the right choice. Incluso algo que empieza como un sí. Even something that starts as a yes y luego se convierte en un no and later becomes a no, es la decisión justa para ese momento. So, how do I say this? It's the right decision for this moment, for that moment. Y esa parte de tu viaje de crecimiento. And that part of your growth journey. Let me see. What does Google Translate says? What does Google Translate say? Okay. It's irrelevant to your process regardless of your choice. Okay, hold on. I need some commas in here because it's confusing sentences. There is a period. Sin importar tu elección, there is a comma. Siempre será lo correcto, incluso algo que empieza como sí. Okay, that looks better. What does Google Translate say now? It's irrelevant to your process. Regardless of your choice, it will always be the right one. Oh, siempre será lo correcto. That's cute. Even something that starts as a yes and then turns into a no is the right decision for that moment in that part of your growth journey. I don't know why that's so sweet to me. Okay. Anyway, next. No, okay. This is the question. Why? Okay, let me see. No sientes okay. I'm so sorry. Oh man. Okay. ¿No sientes menos presión cuando sabes esto? No es hora de decidir que estar estancada ya no es para ti. I know I said that not like a question. Okay. Let me see. So anyway, she's saying, no sientes menos presión cuando sabes esto. So essentially, like, don't you feel less pressure when you know this? No es hora de decidir que estar estancada ya no es para ti. Okay, isn't it time to decide that staying stuck is not for you? Okay. Don't you feel less pressure when you know this? Now is the time to decide. See what I mean? Because I didn't sound like a question, it just made it a sentence. Now it's the time. Anyway, it's a question. Not that it really changes much, but isn't it time to decide that being stuck is no longer for you? Ya no es para ti. Okay. Is there anything to look up here? I don't think so. Oh, this is wrong. This is a C, but it still got it right. Okay. Being stagnant. Anyway, next. La elección es toda tuya. So the choice is all yours. Okay. Next line. Elige con sabiduría mi atrevida amiga. Okay, I don't know that word sabiduría. Sabiduría. Choose. I'm gonna guess she's saying choose wisely. I don't know why, but it seems appropriate. Choose wisely. My brave friend, my daring friend, my bold friend. Let's see. Okay, choose wisely, my daring friend. But of course, I have to look up this word since technically I did guess it based on the context, which means I don't really know it. Let me see. Sabiduría. And then I want to know how you say it because maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Sabiduría.
Sabiduría. Wisdom, knowledge, good sense. Okay. We are not mad at her. Yo sé que tienes. Oh my gosh, all these songs. Share this tab instead. Where are we? Okay. Pero dejemos algo claro ahora. Hold on, I said that wrong. Okay, Google Translate, are you gonna start? Pero dejemos algo claro ahora mismo. Ya tienes toda la chispa y el brillo posibles, no necesitas cambiar. Solo hay que sacar ese trapo para pulir y devolverte tu esplendor natural. ¿Estás lista para averiguar quién quieres ser y quién puedes ser? Detente y declara. Estoy lista para romper unas cuantas cosas. Okay, I just finished it out since this is like the last page in the chapter. So why not just finish it up, I guess. Anyway, what did she say? Where did we start? Pero dejemos algo claro ahora mismo. Okay. But let's make something clear right now. Ya tienes toda la chispa. You have all of the... Okay, chispa. I saw this word before, but I don't know what it means. Oh, wait. Is it like you have all the... Okay, the word that comes to mind is not appropriate to say. But I'll say you have the guts. What does Google Translate say? Because I don't know. But let's make something clear right now. You already have all the sparkle. Sparkle? I'm gonna look that up. I don't know why sparkle just isn't sounding. I don't know. I didn't expect that. I'm thinking, what is the word for chisme is like rumors. Spark. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so you have all of the spark and shine, brillo, posibles. So you have all the possible spark and shine. No necesitas cambiar. You don't need to change. Solo hay que sacar ese trapo. So one only has to remove ese. Okay, I don't know what trapo means, but my English brain is saying trap. Oh, that's probably not what it means. What does it say? Oh, you just need to take out the polishing cloth. Trapo is polishing cloth. Yeah, I was never gonna get this example because what are we doing here? Let me see. Trapo. The rag cloth. I wonder if they use it for like washcloth. Okay, okay. So you only need to take out the oh, I never came back to sharing this with them. Okay. So you only need to take out the cloth. Para pulir. Okay, pulir is another verb I have never seen. And it says, what does it mean? Google Translate. Take out the okay, so polishing cloth. It is a phrase. Ese trapo para pulir. So you need to take out, one needs to take out the polishing cloth and devolverte tu esplendor natural. Okay, devolverte is like return to your natural splendor. What does Google say? Restore your natural brilliance. Okay. Okay, then this is a question. ¿Estás lista para averiguar quién quieres ser y quién puedes ser? So are you ready to averiguar? To check? No. Technically, they use as to verify, but in this context, it feels like it's saying, are you ready to like, or maybe she's saying check or confirm because you already know who you are and who you want to be and who you can be. Are you ready to, what does Google Translate say? Discover? Averiguar means to discover? Hold on, let's go see. It makes sense in this context for sure, but I'm just curious. Averiguar, to discover, to figure out, to bicker, Mexican Spanish. To find out, averiguar algo, to look into, to get to the bottom of. Why did I think this was to check? I don't know. All right. Are you ready to discover? Let me go back to here. Are you ready to discover who you want to be and who you can be? ¿Quién quiere ser y quién puede ser? Detente y declara. Stop and declare. Estoy lista para romper unas cuantas cosas. I'm ready to. It's not break. What is the word? Mm-mm-mm. There's a better word. I'm just gonna say in my brain to leave some stuff behind. But what does Google Translate say? They say literally to break. I'm ready to break a few things. Okay, we're not mad at that. Anyway, I think that's a good stopping point for today. It's been 43 minutes. Yep. Anyway, let's wrap this up. See y'all next time. And stream. I need some water.